Welcome to our mystical journey through the echoes of ancient myths, where we unravel the tales of forgotten deities and demons. I'm Nika, your guide into the enigmatic world of mythological beings. Today, we delve deep into the story of Lilith, a figure shrouded in darkness and controversy, whose legend transcends cultures and millennia. Lilith's origins are as mysterious as her persona. While many know her from Jewish folklore, her roots can be traced back to the Sumerian and Mesopotamian civilizations, where she was associated with the night, wind, and even as a bearer of illness and death. However, it's in the Jewish mystical texts where Lilith's story becomes more defined, yet no less enigmatic. Traditionally, Lilith is introduced as Adam's first wife, created from the same soil, making them equals. This notion of equality is central to Lilith's narrative, as it sets the stage for her eventual departure from Eden. Unlike the more compliant figure of Eve, Lilith was not willing to submit to Adam's dominance, embodying an early form of feminist rebellion. Her refusal to be subservient led to her exile, transforming her into a symbol of independence and defiance. But Lilith's story is not just about rebellion. It's deeply woven with themes of power, freedom, and the consequences of standing against societal norms. In many texts, she's depicted as a demon, a figure lurking in the shadows, preying on pregnant women and infants. This demonization of Lilith can be seen as a reflection of the fear and mistrust societies have historically held towards women who defy their roles, who demand equality and autonomy. Yet, in modern interpretations, Lilith has been reclaimed as a symbol of empowerment. She represents the struggle against patriarchal constraints, a beacon for those fighting for gender equality and personal agency. Her tale encourages a critical examination of how narratives are shaped by cultural and societal biases, and how figures like Lilith can be both vilified and venerated, depending on the lens through which we view them. In the realm of feminist mythology, Lilith has become an icon of resistance. Her refusal to be dominated, her choice of solitude over submission, resonates with many who see in her story parallels to their own struggles for autonomy and respect. Lilith's legacy is a testament to the enduring power of myth to reflect, challenge, and inspire societal change. But embracing Lilith's legacy also means acknowledging the complexity of her character. She embodies the dualities of creation and destruction, wisdom and wrath, empowerment and isolation. Her journey invites us to consider the price of absolute freedom, the solitude that often accompanies defiance, and the nuanced nature of independence. As we reflect on Lilith's story, we're reminded of the power of myth to mirror our deepest fears and aspirations. Lilith challenges us to question, to rebel, to seek our path, even if it means walking alone in the dark. She teaches us that true liberation comes with its trials, that every act of defiance carries its shadows. Lilith, a figure shrouded in the shadows of ancient myths and folklore, has evolved from a feared demoness to a symbol of empowerment and liberation for many. Her transformation from a figure of dread to one of veneration reveals the complex ways in which societies reinterpret mythological figures to reflect contemporary values and beliefs. Historically, Lilith was not widely worshipped in a traditional religious sense. Instead, her image was often invoked in amulets and incantations as a means of protection against her supposed malevolence, particularly towards pregnant women and infants. However, the modern reinterpretation of Lilith has led to a form of cultural, if not religious, veneration that aligns with themes of feminism, independence, and the challenging of patriarchal norms. Lilith's connection to the night and the moon in mythological texts symbolizes her dominion over realms that are traditionally associated with mystery, intuition, and the subconscious. The moon, with its cyclical nature, reflects the aspects of change and regeneration, qualities that resonate with Lilith's enduring legacy. This celestial association also links Lilith to the traditional feminine, the intuitive, and the magical, further reinforcing her role as a powerful female archetype. The concept of blood in relation to Lilith's cult is rich with symbolism. In many traditions, blood represents life force, power, and transformation. For Lilith, whose myths often involve themes of birth, death, and sexuality. Blood can symbolize the raw essence of life and the power inherent in the feminine. This ties back to the idea of Lilith as a figure of both creation and destruction, embodying the cycle of life in its most primal form. In modern times, some have adopted Lilith as a spiritual figurehead, celebrating her through various means, including dedicating specific days of the week to her veneration. While there is no universally recognized Day of Lilith, some followers choose to honor her on the new moon or on specific days that correspond with themes of rebellion, freedom, or feminine power. These observances are highly individualized, reflecting the personal significance of Lilith to those who feel a connection to her. The cult of Lilith today is less about traditional worship and more about the embodiment of her attributes. Followers might meditate on aspects of Lilith to draw strength, independence, and the courage to stand against injustice. They may also use her image in rituals that focus on healing from patriarchal oppression, reclaiming personal power, or embracing one's sexuality and body without shame. Lilith's modern adoration reflects a broader cultural shift towards reevaluating and reclaiming mythological figures who embody complex aspects of human experience. For many, Lilith represents the untamed spirit, the part of us that refuses to conform to restrictive norms, and the deep, intuitive wisdom that guides us in the dark. Through her, people find a conduit for exploring themes of autonomy, equality, and the sacred feminine, making her not only a figure of myth, but a symbol of contemporary spiritual and social movements. In conclusion, Lilith's journey from an ancient figure of fear to a modern symbol of empowerment and liberation is a testament to the enduring power of mythology to reflect and influence the human experience. Her story, rich in symbolism and complexity, challenges us to reconsider the narratives we've inherited and to find meaning and inspiration in the shadows of our collective past. Lilith's legacy, marked by themes of independence, resilience, and the reclaiming of one's power, resonates deeply in today's world. She invites us to embrace our own inner strength, to stand firm in the face of adversity, and to challenge the constraints that seek to define us. Through Lilith, we are reminded of the transformative power of stories and the role they play in shaping our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. If Lilith's tale has stirred something within you, if you found inspiration in her defiance, or if you're simply fascinated by the rich tapestry of mythological stories and their impact on our lives, I encourage you to engage with this journey further. Subscribe to our channel for more explorations into the world of mythology and the figures who inhabit it. Like this episode to support our content, and share it with friends, family, or anyone you believe would appreciate the complex and captivating stories of figures like Lilith. Your engagement helps us grow and continue to bring these ancient tales into modern conversations, shedding light on their relevance and power today. So, join us as we delve deeper into the myths and legends that have shaped human history, and let's uncover together the lessons they hold for us now. Subscribe, like, and share, and become a part of our community, exploring the mysteries of the past and their echoes in our present. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the story of Lilith. Until next time, keep seeking, keep questioning, and keep the spirit of curiosity alive.